Hello friends. Let's see. My brushes have been soaking for a little while in their little tinfoil hats with brush cleaner on them. So let's see if they're getting clean. Oh wow, yeah, they do get a lot of gunk out of them. Wow, that's amazing. I highly recommend brush cleaner. I'm amazed, like, even the brush this one that has been like the most damaged by me just like being bad at cleaning it, like so much icky paint is coming off of it. Yes. Alright, let's try and clean this out. But before we do that, let's move our painting, because last time I got cleaning goop on one of the paintings. Yes. Alright. Gross paint water. Wow, this brush got like super inflexible all the way up here because you can sort of see like the paint gets like really stuck up in here. So where did the little brush go? I was using a brush to clean them. Dear tiny brush, where did I put you? I wonder if I put it back in the bathroom. One sec. I'm gonna grab it. There it is. I have been using this brush as my like little cleaning bristles. This is, I think it's meant for like doing your roots or something. Yes. Turns out if you fuck up your brushes, you can rescue them with brush cleaner. No have to despair. Just what I was doing. Alright. Let's see if we can get this bad boy cleaned out. It might need another round of soaking, I'm not sure, but it's certainly improving though. It's probably going to take a while to repair how much damage has been done to this poor brush by my own personal neglect, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Yep, man. There's just like so much paint in there. Alright. I'm gonna use this cup. I'm gonna get a little bit more brush cleaner. This is the brush cleaner that I use. I'm not like attached to this brand or anything. It's just the one that they had at the store that was recommended. This also has dirty paint in it, so we might as well use a little bit of brush cleaner to... It does smell bad, but it's not as bad as like nail polish remover. Oh, brush cleaning. Maybe I should add ventilation. There we go. Add a nice stiff breeze to our disgusting smelling brush cleaner. Good morning. Good morning. Last night was Shavuot, so I stayed up very late studying poetry. Gotta love the good old Jewish tradition of stay up very late doing study as a holiday. Oh, it's already so much better. This brush is looking vastly superior. You can see how like the brush tip color is like starting to go back to that like blonde. Yes, my friend. Wow, you are very dirty. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that I have caused this problem. Alright, I'm gonna soak it again. Little aluminum foil hats that I made for my brushes. And I just give them a little fold. I definitely stole this idea from like when you get gel polish removed. They like wrap your fingernails in nail polish. I'll definitely need to wash my hands. Let's see, who else needs... this brush is, okay. Let's give this little guy, little round tip guy, a scrub. Scrub time. I guess I should have called this stream Clean Brushes with Me. I did think I was going to paint, but now I'm just here. Scrubbing. Lola! Oh, my cat escaped. Hold on. Oh, Lola. Can you not be rude to me, please, cat? Lola, no. You're such a jerk, Lola. I'm just trying to not asphyxiate on chemicals and you're going to run away. It's very rude to me. Oh, and now you're going to steal my seat. Okay, cool. Thanks, Lola. You're going to get sat on. Yeah, you're going to get sat on. Rude. Let's see if we can have our air without the cat running away. Ah, the high drama of morning paintbrush live streaming. All right. Yes. Get all that dark green out of there. Now, if I had been using the brush cleaner this whole time, I probably would not need to be scrubbing them. Essentially just like rinsing them in this stuff at the end of each session is supposed to be sufficient, and it would be had I not completely neglected them and thought that you could just use water to clean acrylic out of brushes. Incorrect. So here we are, fixing our mistakes. Oh, look how much better that looks. Oh, so happy. I literally thought these brushes were totally ruined. I have like 3 or 4 more, but I don't need to use them today. So we're going to leave them soaking. And we're going to remove our brush cleaner from the situation. Try to clean off our little scrub brush. This thing is so effective. I love this. It was just what I had laying around. Contain all the brush cleaner in here. All right. Hopefully I can also clean all the paint off of here, because I accidentally stole glasses that I didn't realize were being used, so they might be ruined forever. All right. Soak brushes as necessary. Nail brush. Oh, it does say nail brush on here. That's what I'm using. Oh no, I'm using a hairbrush actually. Reshape. Wash clean brushes with mild soap and water. Reshape. This stuff is great. Love it. Got it at my local tiny art store. Let's close this so that the cat doesn't escape again. Yeah, I see you coming back over here to escape, cat. Alright. Now we can actually commence the... Oh heck. Where's the brush I want? Is it still soaking? Oh. I like how I was like, there's other brushes soaking, but I'm not going to use them. This is exactly the brush I wanted. I don't think this one needs to be brushed out though. Just, we can just wipe off some of that excess. There we go. It's got a few little nubbies in there. How do I get that off? I spent most of yesterday applying for this Headlands Center for the Arts. I guess, what would you call it? Just program? This is the new brush I bought, by the way. It's short handle, this sort of like pointy, what is it? Just a size 1. Anyway, so yesterday I spent like half a day or whatever, maybe less than that, just applying to this Torsol award, and it's a little nerve-wracking just because it's specifically for painters, and if you've only joined me recently, in like since I started live streaming, I've only been painting really for a year and a half or 2 years, somewhere in there. I had a few, well, I guess it's over 2 years. It's more like, yeah, it's about a solid 2 years. And before that, I did mostly performance and computational prosthetics, collage. I've done a lot of different kinds of work. So it was like a little bit nerve-wracking to apply to an award specifically for painters. Just because mostly I'm like, well, I don't know, like, it says your primary, your primary medium should be painting, and like that is true right now. I mean, it hasn't been true forever since the dawn of time, so hopefully that's okay. Hopefully they will take people who have only recently decided that they incorporate paint into their practice. But anyways, they, one of the questions that they ask you on the form for this application is how you see your work, what was it, situated? Or in relationship to? I think it was situated. How do you see your work situated in the field of contemporary painting? And I was like, oh god, I don't know. And so I just Googled like problems in contemporary painting or problems in painting or something like that. And I found this article on the Image Journal, which is sort of I guess it's like a well-respected art journal, where a bunch of artists were talking about sort of contemporary issues in painting, and there were references to shows and things, and so it was really helpful. There was a reference to a show Unmonumental. It was a show, I think, at the New Museum. We need another. Hold on, I gotta grab another clean sheet. We need a clean sheet. Yeah, and a show called Unmonumental at the New Museum in New York. And I actually have the book from that show. But this artist wrote this whole piece about how the show, Unmonumental, was expanding definitions of contemporary painting by incorporating works that are collage heavy, which was like really exciting for me because I don't know if you can tell, but this is collage, newspaper collaged. So I leaned heavily on that article to say like, why yes, my work is situated within the field of contemporary painting because these people at this fancy journal are referencing this fancy show, talking about how, work made from trash is hot or whatever in contemporary painting. So that is how I managed to write my Torsnall Award application. Just if they have a question on the application and you don't know how to answer it, just make it up. Google it and figure it out. That's my solution. Google it and figure it out. Whoosh. I should probably not spend a bunch of time painting all these lines right now and paint the gradient in the background, but I don't know what color I want the gradient to be. And I think on this one I want to keep like these, or maybe just this one and this one. I want to keep some of the puzzles. Yeah, I guess it needs to just be these two, but that's a little bit weird. I don't know. If you haven't noticed by now, I don't know what I'm doing, including painting completely off screen. Great. Good job, brain. Drink your water. Alright, here we go. Sad, lonely kid who tries to escape because she is a jerk. Like how her method of escape was, I'm going to run out the door really fast and then I'm just going to sit on the front stoop and not move. Because I didn't think this far ahead. My only thought was, outdoor. Honolulu. Chumbo Wamba. Uh-oh. I moved my water and now I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over here. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. It's too far away. Alright. Brain, can you please be brave and do the gradient now instead of waiting till the last second to do it? Okay. I can do it, y'all. I can pick two colors. Okay, so we have yellow orange, we have purple gray, we have light green, dark green, we have emerald green, gray green, solid mauve. Alright, who has not participated in a gradient that is not blue, because this is already very blue? I haven't used this pink in a gradient yet, and I really like this pink. But it would take up like a lot of paint. But that's okay. I could do like pink to brown, although I have used this brown before. I could do this dark green here, or I guess this is more of like a true green. Lola, can you please stop freaking out? What's your problem? Now she's in the bedroom scratching my drawings. Thanks, Lola. I have this light pink. Yeah, so I could do like a pink gradient. Although it wouldn't be as dramatic as like green. Because I have the option of using like this, I guess minty green. So I could do like a green gradient, or I could do a pink gradient, or I could do a cross color gradient, which I have done less of. My only cross color gradient is this purple to this gray, which is like barely a cross color gradient. My only problem with using this green is that it's already very blue. Like this whole chunk is blue, and it's gonna look like water on green land, which is not what I'm going for. Pink to green would mean that the overlapping color was like a kind of rich brown. If I were brave, that would be what I did. If I were brave, I would pick this pink and this green. Am I brave, y'all? Am I brave? That is a good question. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. If I hate it, I can throw the painting away and act like it never existed. Alright. Fuck. Why is this terrifying? Because it's a cross-color gradient and you've never done it before. Or it's a cross-hue gradient is what I should be saying, not color. Fuck. Am I gonna fuck up this painting? Just do it. Why don't you use this green instead of this one? Okay, let's do it. Last minute decision to slightly change the hue of green that we're going to use. Here we go. Yes, I'm using a fairly small brush for this because I have to paint the gradient behind. Basically, I need the gradient to only mix like here to here. Oh, already fucked it up, y'all. Well, I guess I'm gonna lose. Alright. It was gonna say Sunday, April 20th, 2021, and then I just picked the wrong color out of the palette. Alright, I'm batting 1,000 today. Pick the correct color that matches the one that you're currently using. What a concept. Oh my gosh, that mistake of accidentally painting over the half of the date is gonna haunt me. Every time I look at this, that's all I'm gonna see is that fucking date. Sometimes you fudge it up and there's just no unfudging it. I could technically like cut a 2021 out of some other bit of paper, but it's like against the rules of the paintings. If you fuck it up, you just fuck it up. Once they're painted on, you can't go back and collage over them. I don't know why that's the rules of the paintings, but all of my work has these like ridiculous rules. So that's just what we're working with. That's just what we're working with. There we go. Need a little bit more air. That brush cleaner is being a little bit smelly. Hopefully we won't lose a cat. Alright, here we go. We got this. Paint the curly edge. I have no idea, like, how I would... I assume, like, you know, if I was going to sell this painting, the person would want it in a frame, because, like, you know, only artists hang stuff on their walls with thumbtacks. But I really love this, like, frilly little edge that comes with the paper, so I wouldn't want to cover that up, so... I don't know how you would even frame a thing where you want all the little edges to show, but you know what? I'm sure framers know how to do that kind of shit. Not my responsibility. My responsibility is just to paint this goddamn gradient. Bloop. Got this, brain. Oh my gosh, after I applied for that award yesterday, the Turnsall Award, there were feelings. Oh, I got paint on my finger. I definitely was just feeling like very... What is even the point? No one's gonna give you this award, blah, 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 blah. And it's not like I lost anything. Like this award it's you know, free for the artist to apply to. Other than my dignities. Fuck it, I'm not keeping these puzzles. I hate these puzzles. These puzzles are stupid. Thought I was gonna keep them, but now, fuck it forever. Somebody is in a mood. And it's me, not somebody, it's me. Yeah, I was just feeling very like on the one hand, like, proud of myself for, like, continuing to try and, like, have an art career and not just, like, a painting practice that I do in a hole where I never show anything to anyone except for live streaming, you know, on the internets. You know what I mean? Like, that feeling of, oh my gosh. I keep trying to open this door, and then I get loud noises, and so we're gonna close it again. So, yeah, just a lot of feelings. It's hard too right now with the pandemic and, like, reopening being weird. I think that this project, the last painting, will be through June 15th when California reopens. I was originally going to do it through, like, when I was fully vaccinated. But I get my shot tomorrow, my second shot tomorrow. So I just thought those two went together. Like, June 15th, there's, like, this sort of formal reopening. And hopefully there'll be something in the paper about, like, a big headline that I can use for the last painting. Yeah, and then I guess I will have to figure out how to do something else with my life other than just make pandemic papers forever. Can't believe I've been working on this since... I've been painting this series since November of 2019. This seems like 5 decades ago. I am going to continue making collage pieces with the newspaper. But I think I'm just more interested in including in, like, other paper materials. I've been super strict over the past 2 years of only using newspaper and only using the San Francisco Chronicle and only using the Sunday edition. Like, I wanted this archive to have like some pretty clear rules about around what was included. Alright, I think this is high enough up for this color. I'm just gonna bring it across over here. But I think for the next set of paintings, I mean, I don't actually know yet, but I just want to incorporate like junk mail and other ephemera and stuff into the pieces. And instead of doing this like massive archive thing, I'm going to try and like be a little bit more fluid and experimental. All right, we've got the green up to here. Now let's bring the pink down from the top, and then we can work on integrating the pink and the green together. Let's get as much green out of my brush as possible. Yeah, I am gonna need to soak this brush again because it's like shedding acrylic particles still. That is okay, because eventually my brushes will be rehabbed and all of my sins will be invisibilized. Alright, so we have to pick which of these two pinks. Same tone, or like same value. This pink and this green that I'm already using are the same value. Meaning like how much black or white they are, like how bright or dark they are. And this pink is a much brighter value. So I'm probably going to go with this one. Most of my, well, I do have some gradients that are, you know what, fuck it. What is with me today? I'm in a mood, y'all. I'm in a very fuck it mood. I don't need to get that close to these edges because they will be painted over, so we're just going to get generally close to them. I guess sometimes it's good to just be in a fuck it mood with your art. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do similar values. Who even cares? Me, I care. Whew. Sometimes the live stream is me painting 10,000 tiny lines and making what looks like zero progress. And sometimes you paint an entire gradient and you have so many feels. I think all of my live streams are me having too many feels. Why here? Would you like to borrow some of my feels? Because I have so many. I'll probably come back and just paint this green. I will probably come back and paint this green that I am currently painting around these words. This is pink. I don't know if y'all knew, but this is pink. Not greens. So yeah, I applied for that award yesterday. Oh my god, am I suddenly losing my voice? What is wrong with my voice? Water time. Drink your water, fam. Yes. I don't know how other people feel about mask mandates and, like, you know, to each their own. But I will be wearing that. I will be wearing a mask in public for a very long time. I can't say forever, but are you kidding me? No, I don't have to get a cold. I don't have to, like, be worried about other people's gross goobers and stuff. Yes, please. Don't accidentally pick the wrong pink like you accidentally picked the wrong green like 5 minutes ago. I've never done a gradient from pink into green, so we will see if this is fudging ugly. Is it going to be fudging ugly? I don't know. Oh my gosh, y'all. I highly recommend having a painting table that's more than just like a tiny IKEA blob that you got from the thrift store that your paintings barely fit on, so you have to constantly maneuver them around. What? I'm a very use what you got around here person, so sometimes you just get stuck with whatever crap table you happened to already have from another project. And then you can just paint on it for 2 years. Are you fudging kidding me right now? Spit to the... No! Ugh. Why are you doing this to me? I'm being betrayed. The paint is betraying me. Alright. Again with the painting off screen. Let me live stream myself painting, but I just won't put the painting in the stream. It'll be fine. Good job, brain. Alright, slowly, don't get too excited and fudge up another one of your letters. Slowly. Alright. We're getting there. We're so close to mixing these colors and maybe or maybe not absolutely hating the way they looked when they mixed together. Nobody knows the thrilling excitement of whether two colors will look hideous. The thrilling excitement. Basically, to make a gradient in acrylic, you just paint the two colors up to each other. And then you do very liquid washes back and forth between them until you get a reasonable gradient. It's not that hard. Alright. Or, you know, I could just paint unmixed hues directly onto my painting. How are you not mixed? Can you be mixed, please? Why am I getting streaks? Alright, here we go. We got this. We are brave. We know, sort of, what the hex we is doing. I mean, we do not know, like, a lot of what the hex we is doing, but at least some what the hex. Some what the hex is better than no what the hex. Some what the hex is better than no what the hex. You can do this, brain. I don't know why you're freaking out about this color. It is a lot of pink, but don't freak out. You can do it, I believe in you. Don't freak out. Alright. Oh! Yep, I just got paint on my grandma's sweater. It's literally my grandmother's sweater. First, we are going to do very wet pinks. And we're just going to like start here and kind of like bring it down. Kind of a wash. And instead of adding more paint as we go, we're just going to add more water. And we're done. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, at least it doesn't look hideous. Alright. So now we go into the green. Make sure you pick the right one. And we do a little bit of fix it over here where I put my elbow on the painting accidentally. Oh my god. I'm such a butterfingers today. Alright. Let's do that again without fucking it up. More water. Getting closer. A little bit more water. Okay. Obviously, it doesn't look awesome, but we're going to take the fat dry brush, wake it up a little. Alright, we're still getting... Just throw that anywhere, brain. We're still getting a pretty harsh transition here. So I'm just going to go again with my pink and get a very tiny amount of paint. And just paint it right here. Oh, I need slightly more. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, now we're going to go again with the dry brush. And this time we're going to go down. And then, oh my god, y'all. Why am I 100% butterfingers today? And then just do this again. Anywhere where the green has come up too high, just add a little pink. Alright. That's very close. It's a little splotchy, so I'm just gonna use my big brush again. Get off as much paint as possible, make sure it's totally dry. Looks pretty good. There's a few little places where there's not enough pink, which I guess is gonna just be my problem today, not enough pink. Ooh, hope that wasn't too loud. Sorry, I hit the live streaming bits. All right. think we're there. I think we made a gradient and I don't even hate it. Y'all, it's like a freaking miracle. I'll probably let this completely dry and then do another set of washes over it just to make sure it's like super smooth. But that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I was so dreading that and I think it came out great. So the next steps will be to outline the letters, both in green and pink. You can see why I chose to put the gradient where I did, because like outlining the letters, you need a lot of very consistent color for it to look like it's actually in the background, so success. All right, let's wash this brush. I think this brush is done for today, so yeah, this brush needs to soak, so let's let this painting dry for 2 minutes while I get my brush cleaner back out and my little aluminum foil hat. So step 1 is just to use water, rinse in water and brush out completely on your paper until no color happens. A little bit more color in there. Okay, so now we just dip it in the brush cleaner, rinse it a little bit in the brush cleaner. Again, it smells awful. Not as bad as turpentine. Make sure it's totally soaked. And then zoop, zoop. Make it a little hat. And then turn it brush side up so that all the liquid is getting into the... I'm stuttering. I say cuticle, although we discovered on a live stream recently that what I actually mean is ferrule of the brush. I always say cuticle though, the part where the bristles meet the metal head bit. I call this the cuticle, so just assume that your brushes are your nails. Alright. Back to paint life. To avoid sticking my hand, I got paint all over the table yet again. It's fine. It's fine, brain. You're doing great. I'm gonna try, I haven't actually used this brush yet. I got this super fat body Princeton Select Petite, and it is, I bought it to replace my super tiny fine liner that I used to use to paint around my letters, because the one I used to paint around my letters got sacrificed to the acrylic gods. It got real nasty. So, new brush, new life. Haven't used it yet. Should be pretty exciting. Wow. First of all, if you have a super short brush, don't do what I just did where you dunk it directly into your wet body acrylic. Get your little palette knife. And then let's see. Can you see that? Yes. Alright, let's see how does this work. Oh yes, this makes me very happy. Painting around the letters takes way, way longer than painting any like gradient or anything. But, oh man, this brush is amazing. Yes. It takes a long time, but it also is part of like both like the emotional component of like really sitting with the headlines and giving myself time to try to absorb them. But also this very slow tiny brush technique is what I guess helps the whole thing like solidify. Wow, even the mistakes are tinier. I did one H, or I did half of one H. There, now I did one H. And then I will come back in with a slightly larger brush to fill in, like from the edge of the letter to the edge of the pink paint. I don't fill that in with this tiny ass brush. It would be pointless. It would take me forever. So I do like the big wash area, and then Soup's tiny brush, world's tiniest brush. It's not even accurate. Yes. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy. I got so mad on Saturday. Was it Saturday or was it Friday? It might have been Friday. I don't know. I got so mad the other day when my tiny brush finally died. Instead of just going to get another one, which is what I eventually did, I just sat on the couch for a straight like 30 minutes just fuming. Like, I guess we just need to be mad right now because somebody is just sitting here. I don't want to solve the problem. I just want to be mad about the problem. But eventually, after I grumped out for 30 minutes, I managed to get myself to go to the tiny art store. I love that store. They have a very good selection. Even though they're itsy bitsy. I promise to take much better care of you than I took of my last fine detail brush, now that I know what the fudges I am doing. I guess that's why I was so mad, is like that brush didn't need to die. Wow, I love this new brush so much. I love this like fat wooden body. Ta-da! We did one entire word. You'd think that this would be a more stressful part of the paintings than doing the washes, because it takes so much like fine detail and concentration, but actually this is like the most relaxing part. Despite the fact that my hand shakes a lot, it just goes slow. It's funny, I definitely don't consider making art a hobby. But I don't know what the difference is between like being an artist who shows stuff and like having it be your hobby. I don't know. And then on one hand, it feels like a little egotistical to be like, it's not my hobby. I'm a real artist. Like, everybody's a real artist. That whole rhetoric around like real and not real is like so ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know like why you can be really good at your hobbies. I don't know. I guess because I consider being an artist as like the central like pillar, central pillar of my personality. When really what I should consider my central pillar of my personality is bees a doof. Bees a doof. Oh my god, I love this brush with a fiery passion, y'all. It's so much easier than with the brush I was using. Ugh. Yes, 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 yes. All right. We got this. Oh, I just need to. As you get more, use the brush more, you get like build up higher on the bristles. So I'm just cleaning that off so that the bristles don't get stiff. That acrylic doesn't dry up there. Doot, 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 doot. A live stream of the world's tiniest hand motions. That's a good point. I don't know. Well, you know what? Let's just have 17 half completed sentences. So I'm probably going to have to paint around these letters again because I'm doing these stripes and they come out over the letters. And I was thinking like maybe I should just not paint the pink around them, but I think it's more efficient to just do this so that we have a solid ground around all the letters. And that way I don't have to like come back later if there's a gap in the letter in the outlining and like try to fill it in with pink. So some of this may get covered up and that is okay. I try not to overload the paper with too much paint, but this is such a tiny amount it doesn't even matter. Okay. Wow, we've done 3 entire words. Look at that. Making so much progress. Boop. This is actually the first of the first drafts that I did. It's interesting to come back to so much later in the project when I have more of a visual language developed for this piece. And to see the birthplace of that language here in this painting. Just need a tiny bit of water because the paint on my palette knife is getting a little bit kludgy. Yeah, there we go. Painting with acrylic. I guess oil painting is not like this because it takes so long to dry, but everything is like constantly in a state of trying to dry on you. And you must battle against the water physics. Must do great battle. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry, y'all. I have not eaten breakfast. It's a nice foggy day today. My favorite kind of day. I think we'll make it all the way to the end of this sentence before my arm gives up. It's usually the limiting factor on how long I can paint like this. When my arm decides, hello, we have decided that you are a jerk and we shall not be painting anymore. Because ouches. Can already feel the ouches begin. I wonder if painter's elbow is a thing. There's like tennis elbow. Gonna give myself painter's elbow. Yes! 4 words done. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we are killing it. Let's turn it around a little. It's a little wet over here still, but move this down here like that. There we go. We can do this. We got this. Or I could constantly stick my hand in wet paint. All right. We're going back to the previous position. The crows are outside making noise. Crows. Good morning, I'm a crow. Everybody should give me snacks. If you do not give me snacks, then you should get out of here. Doop boop. Drink your water, y'all. Drink your water. Oh, ice water for life. Hopefully, as long as ice continues to be a thing that humans are allowed to have. Zoop. Do 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 do. Boop boop. Pew pew. Ba da boop. Ba 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 ba. Ba do 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 do. Zoop boop boop. Do zoop boop boop. Do zoop boop 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 boop. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Do 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 do. Boop boop boop. Oh, you got this, body. We can finish a sentence. We have one short word and one long word left. You shall not fall off of my body before that. And then you shall have oatmeal, your favorite thing. Ooh, or a bagel. Y'all, we made bagels yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. There must be like 24 bagels in my refrigerator right now. I'm just gonna eat bagels for every meal for like a week. They are everything bagels, meaning they have poppy seeds, and they have sesame seeds, and they have fried garlic and fried onions. I don't know if like you guys go to the Asian grocery store like H Mart or Najia or something, and buy like the fried onion topping. People usually put like on ramen or stuff like that, but and they have fried onion and fried garlic. And if you put them in a spice grinder and grind them into like a powder, they're so tasty, incredible, and they stick really well to the outside of the bagel. That's what we do. We have powdered fried onion and fried garlic, poppy seed, and sesame seed bagels that I make. Although, oh my gosh, my yeast threw such a fit this week. The first batch of yeast, I guess I made the water slightly too warm, even though I thought it was like room temperature. The yeast was being very temperamental, and I had to double batch it. Extra yeast. Alright, y'all, we're on the last word. We're on the last word. We can do this. We got this, y'all. Alright. I might need more paint. Yes, okay. Step 1, get more paint. Boop. Step 2, paint your last word. Here we go. Boop. You can do it, brain. Don't get distracted. I clearly originally thought that these letters were going to be ringed in blue, but I was wrong. Now I have to paint over a bunch of blue. It's fine. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We got this. We are adult human beings who know how to do a thing. Ooh, this blue is dark. It's fine. Just means we'll have to come back over this section. Once this pink is dry, I'll have to come back over this one little area again, just to make sure that all the blue is covered. Yeah. Oh, so close to oatmeal, y'all. We are so close to oatmeal. Or bagels. Oh, what do I want? If I have oatmeal, then I can have nectarines. Whew. I need to stretch out my leg. Ooh. All right, here we go. Last word. You got this. My arm is so tired right now. But it's okay. Okay. Because we got it. I couldn't have been smart and left the shortest word for last instead of the longest word for last. That is okay. Sometimes you just be the dumb. Sometimes you just be the dumb. That's okay. Sometimes you just be the dumb. That's okay. Sometimes you just be the dumb, and that's okay. Because sometimes you don't got no brains. And it's okay to not always has a brains and only has one half of a brains. Oh my god, my arm is so tired. Please do not fail me now, or we're so close. All right. Halfway through our last very long word that is making my arm want to fall off my body. Soon you shall be liberated. From the tyranny of painting tiny lines. Oh. Okay, we're so close. 5 letters to go. 5 letters is nothing, Brain. You got this. Get out your pinky kickstand and give your wrist a break. Boop, boop. Get out your pinky shaped kickstand. My arm is on fire. Big brushes and big brush strokes are so much easier. Your body does not get nearly as tired doing giant swath area as doing tiny, tiny brush area. It is funny to do all this work and then, like, in the end, it just looks not invisible, but like part of the point of doing all this tiny ass work is so that it's kind of the background is like seamless, and the words just seem to like float. Whew, yaw my elbow. 2 letters remain before we get to your meal. We got this, we got this. Don't get sloppy just because your elbow hurts. Oh, my hand is shaking. Oh, half a letter remaining. Oh, yeah. Get in there. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. We outlined all the letters. Success, team. All right. Oh, man. My arm, though. Whew. Whew, Nelly. That is a sensation. Okay. Just gonna wipe my extra paint off on here. Put this over here to dry. Get our brush cleaner. All right. Make sure we get all of the little bits of acrylic out of the world's tiniest brush. Do not step on my painting, dog. All right, our brush is nice and clean and restored, which means I get to go eat oatmeal. Great success. All right, I'll see y'all later. I'll probably be back in the morning tomorrow.